My girlfriend is trans, but I'm not gay. My girlfriend is trans, but I'm not gay. Okay, let's just get into this video. Hold on.
This is Jessie.
Jessie.
He fell in love with Cassidy.
I'm a proud trans woman.
I ain't gonna lie. For a trans woman to sound like that, that is like actually insane. Like, wow, like that's crazy. Like, we actually like live in a generation where you can literally just like swap genders and like it doesn't like matter.
Jessie was raised in a strict conservative family.
One thing I was definitely taught was a natural woman is who you're supposed to be with, and if you're with anybody else, you're gonna be out of this household and out of this family.
And then
Honestly, yeah, sounds about right.
their relationship has caused a stir with loved ones.
The main misconception that people have is that he's gay.
I was very apprehensive.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Would you consider this to be gay? I honestly, genuinely speaking, I don't know actually.
Right.
I didn't know that he was open to having a relationship with a trans girl.
I'm Jesse, and this is my partner Cassidy, who's a trans woman.
Jesse and I met off of Instagram. The first thing I saw was muscles. And so I was like, okay.
Okay, the way she's groping this dude, bro, like, are you in love because he's muscular, or are you in love because of his personality type shit? Like, what?
I actually messaged her and I let her know that she's beautiful. We were about 3 or 4 messages in, and she said, hey, I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm sorry if it changes the dynamic of things, but I'm a trans woman.
Honestly, W. That's actually W. To let a man know that, like, hey, like, I'm trans, like, that's a genuine person, regardless of gender, to be honest, in my opinion.
And I said, no, sweetheart, you don't have to apologize for that. You're just a special kind of woman. It was a beautiful moment, and we kicked it off ever since.
I have so many questions onto how, like, they, like, have sex. Like, I'm so curious, like, how do they, like, oh God.
I faced a lot of judgment when we started our relationship. I think the main misconception that people have with our relationship is that he's gay. I've received the whole load of hate comments, being like, you'll never be a woman, how dare you? A lot of religious comments too, about how I should kill myself.
That's crazy.
You're going to hell. So this one says, sir, lipstick and heels doesn't make you a woman. You can't change biology. You can't change chromosomes. You are just an insecure guy who didn't accept his body, so you did plastic surgery. Keep living
Bro, what?
in your fantasy. It definitely gets to me sometimes, but I can't let it affect my day because I'm used to it. At the beginning of it, I couldn't help.
I ain't gonna lie, but for a trans woman, bro, it's like, that's bad, bro. I ain't gonna...
What?
But think it was my fault for all the backlash that Jesse was receiving. But we persevered through everything, and it was something that really made us stronger.
My upbringing was probably a little more intense than the most. I was brought up around a very masculine family. I was always taught to act out, be the tough guy. Natural woman is who you're supposed to be with, and that's it. And if you're with anybody else, if you're gay, if you're ever with a trans girl, you're gonna be out of this household and out of this family.
See, now that's the shit that I don't like. Honestly, bro, real talk, bro. I hate the ideology that parents like put on the young youth. Like, it's so like unhealthy and so toxic. We literally reap the repercussions through our actions when we interact with people IRL. It, like, you know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense.
My friends and family, at first, they were shocked because the alpha masculine tatted up male is now dating a transgender woman. My family was worried about their reputation, not mine. The whole entire world's gonna know my son's gay. He's dating a trans girl.
These are crazy statements. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane.
So we're gonna FaceTime Jordan right now. This is a best friend of mine who's been through with me through all points of my life. So we'll give him a call and see what he has to say, because he was reluctant on our relationship in the beginning.
If he's a real ass dude, bro, like I feel like he would be chill with it, to be honest. Telling your friends is like low key like telling like your brothers and sisters, bro, because like they're like your closest groups.
Jordan, what's up?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
So, I wanted to ask you a couple questions about my relationship, because I know it's been a lot. How did you first feel about hearing that I was dating a woman like Cassidy that's trans?
That was, definitely.
Okay, now I'm scared, because why, you might ask, is because literally Cassidy is not in frame. The cameras are not in frame. Chat, he is under the impression that it's just him and bro. That changes the whole environment now. Cause now bro is under the impression of, oh, I can be real to this nigga and I can just tell this nigga straight up. I'm scared. I'm actually scared.
A little shocked and apprehensive. It got blown up back here at home, and knowing you my whole life, I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
One of the first things that probably came out was probably he's gay.
People definitely have that perspective on it. I was just very much confused.
I was confused too. Cassidy educated me and said, no, honey, you're straight. Don't you look at me like a woman? I said, yeah. She's like, so where do you find the word gay? And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm not gay at all. I'm an alpha male that's attracted to femininity. And
okay, yeah, he's straight, but the alpha male part, I guess that's a red pill thing.
That's exactly what I got right here.
What was your first impression of hearing that Jesse was dating a trans girl?
I didn't know that he was open to having a relationship with a trans girl. So it was shocking to me at first. And it was new for all of us, but when I saw how happy Jesse was, that all my transgressions went out the window.
That's W, man. That's W. We need more of them niggas. Ain't nothing more special than your homie supporting you, dog. Like, it could be like the most like weirdest thing to a nigga, but if a nigga sees you happy, that's when you know you have a good friend, bro. That's when you know you have a good friend.
Yeah.
And I realized it doesn't matter to me. It's what makes Jesse happy.
I really appreciate you, Jordan, for seeing me as I am and not what other people say about me and what other people project onto me.
Like I said, Jesse's happiness is what matters to me.
Awesome, Jordan. You're the best.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you. You know I love you since day one. And ain't nothing ever gonna change over here.
No doubt.
Time shit.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
It's been amazing seeing my best friends.
Damn, the nigga. So nigga, I can see why she liked the muscles. I need to hit the gym, chat. I need the gym.
Eventually come around, and my mother and some of my uncles and aunts. It's truly
And I never
amazing.
had that, somebody's family give me that type of love and appreciation before. I always knew I was a woman. I started transitioning when I was 14, and at that time it was not spoken about. And I had to do it in the safety and the privacy of my room. It was the only time when I got to be myself. I have found it definitely hard to date as a trans woman. Guys, most of the time, I don't think is ready to put that out there in the world where it's something that they see or their family sees as taboo or something that's non-traditional, and it's been really hard to go through that. My family reacted to the relationship, I think, more cautious than anything from what I've dealt with in the past. Relationships with abuse and trauma. Scared, they were nervous, they saw his pictures, they were like, oh God, tatted up, they were like, Cassidy, what are you doing? And I was like, no, like you have to meet him, like you have to, see him and feel his energy.
Cassidy's changed my life for the better because she is slowly helping remove the hate that's been instilled in me since a kid.
Just knowing that I have somebody that fully supports me, no matter what I do, he's always there for me.
Our message is, don't be scared to embrace who you love. Because if I was still scared to let it out to this world, I would be hiding everything that is so beautiful about us. But instead, I let it out there.
Throughout our hardships and throughout us being judged so much in our relationships, we want to show that it's still possible to live a happy relationship and
honestly, that's what they're doing, really. I like, genuinely, they are.
not even care about what people think.
Anyway, before this video ends, I just want to say, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help me out. Make sure to check out my past videos if you haven't. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. I love you guys. Bye.